So we are at Midland Physical Therapy in the Float Spa. Just looking forward to that tomorrow. So this is our hero angle, our A cam. I'm gonna cut over to our B cam here. This is for our interview setup. And let's just go take a look and see what we got going on here. So first off, we've got, I'll just go ahead and turn this on. So we've got the Blackmagic Pocket 6K rigged out using a bunch of different small rig pieces to get the Blackmagic Ursa Mini EVF going. Everything's kind of running through this SDI or HDMI to SDI converter and getting a signal out to the eyepiece, also taking a signal out to the monitor. Using our trusty Tokina 25 to 75, 2.9. We don't have any diffusion right now, but that may change between now and tomorrow. And if we do, it'll either be PA tiers or it will be scarf muffins. That's what it is, right? Right. Cool. All right, so we might as well start in here. So we've got mirrors all over the place in here. And so for one of the angles, we actually took this Aperture MC over here, blasted it against this wall so it would reflect in this mirror over here kind of behind Video Village, and that's actually getting seen by our B cam. So I'm gonna go ahead and shut the light off in here so you can kind of see that a little bit better. We'll step out here. So for our key light, we've got our Amaran 200X with the Aperture Lantern. This is the Gen 1, the original, running on our Matthews Baby Boom on a Matthews combo stand and a pibble on the back, balancing it out. So you might get that. It says right there on the side, pibble. It's a whole thing. So we've got this set to tungsten, so 3200 on there. For audio, got our Ceremonic boom pole running into a Lewitt LCT40, I think. It's one of the stereo matched ones, one of the tiny ones for, like they designed it for instruments and drum overheads, but I really like what this does. And it's got a little Rycote fuzzy on it for plosives and things. So behind the door, over here, we've got a Blackmagic Pocket 4K, kind of the same thing. Here, yeah, for our B cam, running into this SDI or HDMI to SDI. Both cameras are running on Blue Shape 140s. Here we have a Vedra 50mm. And then, I guess we'll just make our way around the room. So over here we have our side light. It's kind of our fill. This is Tube Nubly, that's its name. But this is the Amaran. Is it a T4C, I think? Yeah, T4C. And this is set at like, I don't even know. It's really blue. That's all we can tell you without looking at it. So, but really wanted to go for, like, the room already has these practicals in it that are producing a really gold tone. I think I metered them at like 1990 on the Kelvin. And then, moving over, we have our Aperture 600C Pro, and it's running through the Aperture Spotlight mount. And if we pan over here, you can see this design that we're shooting on the wall, and that's actually getting reflected in the mirror back here behind our talent to be. And so 600C is set at 0.1%. So that is, yep, right there, 0.1%. So that's, we got it as low as we could just so we could see the saturation in the wall. And we opted for this gobo because it just looks like water. And told Jacob that he might have to turn it gold and him slowly tilt it up while I sing African songs and we hold up baby lions. Then behind that, for our backlight slash hair light, we've got an Aperture 60C, 60X, not C, I wish they made a 60C in the apertures. It's a 60X turned all the way tungsten with a full CTO on it. So that knocked it down to like 2030, I think. Got us pretty close to these practicals. Close enough. And so that, I think, does it for this room. Let's go see the other room real quick. Oh, don't forget my sandals. These are my spa sandals. I love them. I love them. Not too bad, not too bad. So then, say hi, Nicole. We're doing a walkthrough on our lighting here.
Okay.
So this is the float room. And in here, we're lighting with 2 lights. We've got our Aperture Nova P300C, and that is set to full magenta. I think that's full output. Just give us some cool color contrast in here. And then on this side of it, we've got the Amaran 200X. We've got another one set at full tungsten with the original Aperture Fresnel, and that's kind of just bouncing off into this corner, kind of helping neutralize the colors just a little bit so we're not so crazy on our pink color in here. And then inside the float pod, it's whatever light's built in it. So the Aperture float pod light. So coming out on like Saturday. Yeah, the Aperture float pod light comes out on Saturday. So, but it is 9:20 p.m. We are just now finished setting up. I told Jacob it wasn't going to take us from 5 to 9, and it took us from 5:30 to 9:30. So here we are. We're about ready to hit the Airbnb and call it a night. Get ready for a big day tomorrow. So can't wait to share the project with you guys.